delicious. Homemade potato salad again. Non-pre-sliced buns and burgers. Sounds like our usual.
Yes, it does.
So here we are at Temperance River State Park on the north shore of Lake Superior in Minnesota. And just got our camper out of storage. It was in storage for a really long time just because we had a lot of things going on. Yeah. But we were able to finally get it out. And the battery was not dead, thankfully. It was a little bit dead on the coach, but on the
so far so good.
RV itself, it started right up, which is always kind of nice. I actually didn't disconnect the battery this time. I did turn it off, but I didn't plug in the coach battery, and I didn't disconnect the actual chassis battery, but it didn't seem to matter. It's a original battery on it, still I think 8 years old now. It's in 2016. 8 years old battery, and we were able to still keep it functioning. We have it tested every time we bring it in for an oil change, and it's always been tested fine. They talk me out of getting a new battery every time for some reason. They could get more money off of me. That's beautiful. The reason why we like this campground so much.
Sorry.
It's the challenges of walking. No. We've got beautiful Lake Superior, right? Steps from the campsite.
Sorry, the rock was just loose there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it's the next day and it is not super great weather-wise. We've got some rain today. So it's beautiful on the camper when you have the rain falling on the on the roof, and it's enjoyable. It's pretty. But it kind of limits what we can do, so we're just going to take it easy until the rain stops, and hopefully we'll have the rest of the day.
So I am thinking of drinking my coffee and crocheting and taking care of doing some lists.
So we were able to find a window without rain, do a little bit of a hiking trip.
That was awesome. That was awesome. It was so beautiful. And it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold.
So good morning. Next day
morning.
Here. Plan is to do a little bit of biking maybe today. Although it is, the high is 53 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold.
And so we're gonna have to see how that works out. It's a little chilly. Not a lot of wind though, so it could be a fun ride. and we don't have a destination yet, so we're just going to take the e-bikes and just go somewhere. See where we end up.
See where we end up. I like that. That sounds like a good idea. I could not. I just had to pick this up. I wanted to do it so badly. Such a lovely, lovely yarn bee sugar reel cotton that I'm working on right now. Neptune Haze. It was so pretty. They only had one skein, so I got it, and I thought, well, maybe I'll try and make a summer shawl. So started it on this trip.
So the one-up bike rack has actually been quite good for us. We've had it for a couple of years now. Just upgraded to the super heavy duty because of the additional weight with the e-bikes. So we're trying to lower the license plate. Here we have a license plate holder, which is really cool. It shows the license plate, because normally the license plate's mounted on the camper, but it would be completely hidden when we have the cover on there. So it's kind of required, otherwise you're going to get pulled over. The one thing about the one-up bike rack is that it supports the bikes on the back and on the front tires, which is pretty good, but it does have quite a bit of rocking, and so one concern I had was going over bumps, and if it rocks a little bit too much, is there a concern of the bikes, kind of coming off. There's nothing that's holding them right in the middle. And so I just put one extra cable, just the interlocking cable that latches on. It just goes around one of the supports back here just to prevent it from going too far. It's been a while since I've done that, so it took a little longer than it should have, but anyways, one person can easily do that, which is nice. Getting the batteries, we store the batteries underneath the front bench. It's good storage in here. I usually put the electric space heaters in here, the chargers, and the batteries I wrap up in some really soft blankets, just so they don't get bumped around and get thrown around all over. Alright, we're about to leave on our excursion here with our e-bikes. Not exactly sure how long the bike ride is going to be, so we're just preparing for whatever. Couple of items, of course. We've got the helmet and I've got the chain to lock up, and then I'm going to bring some flat out. I actually haven't loaded up my tires with flat out yet, and so I'm just going to use the bottle as a backup emergency situation. If we get a flat, and we can just fill it up and hopefully make our way, at least get a few miles out of it, hopefully. I've also got every tool I could need to tighten up screws, whatever. I also got this handy dandy Auto Joe pump, so you can set the PSI and then it will automatically pump up the tires. So then take a right. Yeah.
Really tell that it wasn't 53 miles.
No, it was 27.8 miles.
Okay.
And I still have, I can't read that, 53 volts. So only a couple of bars down.
53.9.
Only a couple of bars down. What is yours showing?
1 bar down.
1 bar down on yours. So we could go another 200 miles. Good morning. We are packing it up. This was supposed to be our last day, but made a quick little change of plans, reservation online. Last campsite at Temperance State Park, so we are headed out just for one more night. Just to extend our vacation a bit longer. It's kind of nice to be flexible and be able to make changes like this when we're able.
On the fly.
But so just gonna do a quick walk around to the camper, check the tire pressure, and then we'll be checking out here. Late checkout, state parks here in Minnesota, checkout at 4 o'clock, check-in is also at 4 o'clock, I think.
I think that's right.
So we can stay here longer, but kind of want to get to our next destination. Short drive, about a half hour, and then we'll maybe do some hiking. There's no biking paths around there, nothing easy, so we'll probably do mostly hiking on this this next state park.